Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. Quick question. Are you paying for Microsoft Office right now? Because if you are, and you are mostly just writing documents, making the occasional spreadsheet, or putting together a simple presentation, I have some news for you. Today, I'm going to show you 3 options that replace Microsoft Office for most people without spending a single cent. Let's get into it. The first free option, and the one I want to show you right away, is LibreOffice. Open your browser and go to LibreOffice.org. Click the download button and grab the latest stable version for your operating system. The installer is straightforward. Just run it and follow the prompts like any other program. So what exactly is LibreOffice? LibreOffice is a completely free, open-source Office suite that has been actively developed and updated for years. It includes Writer, which is the equivalent of Microsoft Word, Calc, which is the equivalent of Excel, Impress, which is the equivalent of PowerPoint, Draw for diagrams and vector graphics, Base for databases, and Math for formula editing. That is the full suite, every app, completely free. No subscription, no trial period, no limited version. Now, the most important thing to know about LibreOffice is how to set it up correctly for compatibility with Microsoft Office files. By default, LibreOffice saves documents in its own open format, which is perfectly fine if you only share files with other LibreOffice users. But if you need to send files to people using Microsoft Office, and most of us do, you want to change the default save format. Open LibreOffice Writer, click Tools in the top menu, then Options. In the Options window, expand Load/Save and click General. Here you will see a section called Default File Format and ODF Settings. For text document, change the format from ODF to Word 2007.docx. For spreadsheet, change it to Excel 2007.xlsx. And for presentation, change it to PowerPoint 2007.pptx. Click Apply, then OK. From this point on, every doc create in LibreOffice will save in the modern Microsoft format by default, meaning anyone with Microsoft Office can open your files without any issues whatsoever. The second free option is Apache OpenOffice, and this one has been around even longer than LibreOffice. Go to openoffice.org and download the installer. Apache OpenOffice includes Writer, Calc, Impress, Draw, Base, and Math, essentially the same lineup as LibreOffice. And just like LibreOffice, it is completely free with no subscription required. So what exactly is the difference between OpenOffice and LibreOffice? Honest answer, LibreOffice was actually forked from OpenOffice back in 2010, and since then, LibreOffice has been updated far more frequently. Apache OpenOffice still works well for basic tasks, but LibreOffice has pulled ahead in terms of feature development, bug fixes, and Microsoft Office compatibility. The same file format setup applies here. Once installed, go to Tools, then Options, expand Load/Save, click General, and change the default formats for text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations to the Microsoft Office formats. If you prefer a slightly simpler, more traditional interface and do not need the absolute latest features, OpenOffice is a perfectly solid choice. But if you are starting fresh and want my recommendation, go with LibreOffice. It is simply more actively maintained. The third option is one that requires no installation at all, and that is Microsoft Office Online. Go to office.com in your browser. You will need to sign in with a free Microsoft account. If you have ever used Outlook.com, Hotmail, or Xbox, you already have one. If not, creating one is free and takes 2 minutes. So what exactly does Office Online give you for free? Once signed in, you get access to web-based versions of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote, all running directly in your browser without installing anything. You can create new documents, edit existing ones, and save everything to OneDrive, Microsoft's cloud storage, with 5 GB of free space included. The web versions are genuinely capable for everyday tasks. Word Online handles formatting, tables, images, and comments well. Excel Online covers the most commonly used formulas and functions. PowerPoint Online lets you build and present clean slide decks. The honest limitations: you need an internet connection to use it, some advanced features are locked behind the paid subscription, and working on very large or complex files can feel slower than a desktop app. But for students, occasional users, or anyone who just needs to quickly open and edit a document without installing anything, Office Online is a completely legitimate free option. And since it is Microsoft's own product, the compatibility with Office files is obviously perfect. Now let me address something that comes up constantly: the "my professor said I need Microsoft Office" situation. If you are a student and you have been told you need Microsoft Office, check the exact wording of that requirement very carefully. In almost every case, what is actually required is Microsoft Office compatible software, meaning software that can open, edit, and save in Microsoft Office file formats, which is exactly what LibreOffice and OpenOffice do, once you set the default save formats as we showed earlier. Additionally, and this is worth checking, many universities and colleges provide Microsoft 365 completely free to enrolled students through their institution. Before paying for anything, go to your university's IT or software page and check. A lot of students pay for Office out of habit without ever realizing their school already covers it. Now that you have seen all three free options, let me be completely honest about when Microsoft 365 actually is worth paying for. If your job requires real-time collaboration on documents with colleagues, the integration between Microsoft 365 apps is genuinely excellent and hard to replicate for free. If you need 1 terabyte of OneDrive cloud storage included with your subscription, that alone might justify the cost depending on your needs. And if you regularly work with complex Excel spreadsheets that use advanced macros, Power Query, or pivot tables at a professional level, Microsoft's own apps handle those features better than any free alternative. But for the majority of home users, students, and anyone who just needs to write documents and work with spreadsheets, you have just seen 3 completely free alternatives that handle everyday tasks beautifully. There is simply no reason to keep paying for features you are never going to use. So basically, LibreOffice gives you the full Office suite for free, with excellent file compatibility once you configure the default save formats. Apache OpenOffice is a solid alternative with a more traditional feel. And Microsoft Office Online covers you for quick edits directly in the browser with no installation needed. 3 completely free options. Pick the one that fits your situation, and stop paying for features you are never going to use. I will leave the download links for all 3 in the description below. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Passionate About Tech for more tips like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.